Peace in, folks. How you doing? Use the force. I was fully ready. Positive mental attitude, you know how we do. Happy Sunday to you all. Hope you're well. So, what a stunning couple of days it's been, right? What a stunning couple of days. I've just been down the beach. I think I'm getting a bit of a tan already. I'm English. I'm British. I'm from the UK. This is summer now. Shorts and t-shirt, baby. Shorts and t-shirt. The end of February. The beaches are beautiful and full of people. What's not good, right? So I was thinking, do you know, I'm a bit too warm for this. So I was thinking that I have a lot of conversations online with people, and often I get someone come in, I'll say something that, you know, might consist of, you know, revolution, reform, you know, no leaders, stuff like that. And I get all types of response, but quite often I get this response that is just like, oh, and I guess like anyone who disagrees with you is XYZ, or and what, so you just do XYZ, and there's all these assumptions and judgments. You know, I can mention Bitcoin to someone, they're like, oh, that's just promoting fucking digital money. I might mention numerous things. And what I'm trying to get to is the underlying problem. Right, so if we just keep pulling back, right, so corruption is a massive problem, right? If our government is corrupt, that means that by part of that, the system that it runs has been corrupted, right? And that's what has happened. That's what we live in. We live in a global society that has got a corrupt core. The leaders are problems. Look at who they're supporting. You know, when you've got a fucking governing body supporting the likes of Monsanto, who's funded by who? Where's Bill Gates in all of this? I wonder. Buying up all the farmland, wanting to control the population. Now he's getting into the food chain. These people are out of control and we're letting them, right? So what do we support? What do we want to make happen? Whatever that is, it makes no fucking difference until we can come together and go, we need change. And do you know what? I'm prepared to put aside whatever our differences are to get to some answers. We may just be the people, the 99%, but I'm pretty sure we've got a few brain cells to rub together whereby we can create answers. We can create new ways. We can destroy the illusions of grandeur on the royals and see them for the murderous people they are. We can destroy the illusion of we can destroy the illusion of a democracy, and we can create a fucking real one. Or not. We just create a society that doesn't require one. We don't necessarily need a democracy in a free world, but we need structure, right? We need some common law. So you can't just fucking do me over, because we all chip into this thing called protection, right? Which really is just the enforcement of law and the people that will come and stop you from getting fucking battered, or they might, like, common law, it deals with things to a certain level and only from a certain level. You've got something called personal responsibility, right? And we should all be taking personal responsibility for our lives, but we've got to get to it, right? So we've got to come together. We've got to get our minds and look at them and go, what have I been living in? If I realise that something's bad now, what's gotten us here? And how has that affected my being? Right? Because I know it's affected me. And I can see it's affected other people, so it must have affected you. Hit like. Let's get the conversation out there. Hit like if you support me. It's down that side, isn't it? It's the reverse side to which I have to look at it on the phone. Just give a little tickle to the like button, right? For progression for the future. For honesty. Give a little like there for I'm watching you because I agree with you, not I'm watching you because I'm stalking you, or not because I'm watching you because XYZ. Like, I get way more views than I do get interactions. Instagram, hit like for Instagram because they're awesome over there. I get loads of support. YouTube is dry. All you YouTube watchers, right? There's in between 3 and 20, 30 of you. Just tickle the like button. I know that's near my groin, but I'm not here about that, right? I don't give a shit. Don't approach me about dating me. Don't approach me about dating me. It's not going to happen. The only way you're going to date me is if I meet you in life. Right? So just get involved with the revolution, not the rebellion. Right? The rebellion's mindless. Right? The rebellion wants to smash stuff. The rebellion wants to lobby the government. The revolution knows that the government are the problem. The revolution doesn't ask. The revolution builds. The revolution is if you build it, they will come. So we build. We don't ask. We support things like blockchain. We support things like local farmers. Right? We support what we want to see. Right? And if we don't want to see domination, hit like. If you don't want to see more government corruption, hit like. If you don't want to be fucking suppressed by these dominating wankers, hit like. Let's talk about it. Leave me a comment. I will actually interact with you in comments. Like, actually. I do that. Check. You know. But thank you, Instagram. Because I get more interaction on Instagram than I do anywhere. So anyone who's watching this through Instagram, I really appreciate that. And YouTubers, pick up your game a little bit, right? We've got a conversation to be had. If you're just stalking me, right, not like SN1 stalking, that's a different thing. But I'm talking if you're stalking me, you're one of the people who I've asked to hit like, right? And you watch regularly on YouTube and you're not hitting like. Why are you watching me? And why are you not hitting like to get this conversation out there? So what's your game? Seriously, I don't need your views if you're not going to fucking do something. I've told you, I'm not here for likes and followers. I'm here for a new way. Like, this is about progression. Not just of the self, but of all life. Right? I'm sick of it. So that's where I'm at. So I'm just saying, right? If we have a look into alternative routes that haven't been done before. Someone was telling me about Bitcoin being like just the globalist agenda, yada yada. Well, the globalist agenda then is anti-centralisation. But the globalist agenda is up for centralising power. Why would they create an uncontrollable money source? What, so they can crash it? Then they're going to crash the internet and everything else electronic. So what? We go back to barter. Money's corruptible, folks. Like, people are corruptible with it. If we, in this day and age, if we can use technology and we can strap it to planet-friendly sources, right? Like solar power, wind power, and we can generate Bitcoin out of that. We can feed the fucking blockchain energy mass, right? And we can do it in a much better way. Just because it's technology doesn't mean it's harmful. Just because it's technology doesn't mean it's globalist. Just because I don't agree with you doesn't make me a shill or a globalist. Do you know what I mean? Right? I'm just your average guy from Sussex. Sort of. Not really average. I think about and talk about a lot of things a lot of people aren't. So it's not like I'm saying I'm special. It's just because I spent the time on doing the self-progression, because I spent the time internally working, because I ask questions still of myself and the world around me. I have created a different mindset and a different mind pattern. Like, I retrained my mind. You know, all it is is just analysing, and then you find like something that you say or you think that you don't like. You spend time like in a quiet place, bringing attention to it. Right, there's this thing here, right? I don't like doing it. I want to do that instead. Let me put something positive attached to this. So when I do it, I get a trigger. Now I've got the simple choice of, do I want to change this thing? Now, yes, you do want to. And you do the opposite thing. So if you'd normally go, oh, fucking hell, you know, I can't wait for it summer. Just go, oh, man, I enjoy the winter. What you're doing is breaking your mind out of mindsets. Now, that's scenario. I don't want to fake positivity, but what I'm saying is learn to enjoy what you've got now. Learn to enjoy the season you're in. Learn to enjoy the place you're living at, even if it's a small room. Right, I rent a room. I rent a room. I have shared use of a bathroom and a kitchen. I'm not like, let's fucking overdo everything, right? I don't need or want a lot, because I want more for the world. You know, I want us all to be able to have the option for simple living. The option for simple living. How's that a bad thing? I don't want big houses, driveways, lots of cars, lots of stuff, and lots of holidays and things that cost your time to achieve it. I want to use my time for other things that are more important to me, like where we're going in society, direction, mindset, you know, emotional awareness, right? That of yourself and of others, right? That takes time and dedication. It takes living. It's not about just sitting in your room and coming up with some theories. You live life. I've learnt a lot through living life, like most of us do, right? But we've learnt our different things. Right, and I'm trying to encourage people who are not as self-aware, who haven't done any internal development, right? So you haven't restructured, you haven't looked at yourself and gone, what can I change and grow? If you've just accepted you think things are hereditary, I can tell you now that you've got a choice as to whether you want to take these hereditary things in characteristic. Obviously, if your mum and dad are both pinky beige, I'm afraid you're not going to be born brown skin. You're not going to get an afro. You might do if someone of that genetic kind was in your family history somewhere. You could pop out with an afro. Blessings. I've always wanted an afro, you know, but I've got like fine ass white boy hair, you know. Pinky beige boy. But my point is, man, we can achieve a lot. We can achieve a lot. And I keep coming across people that are just putting either limitations in their own way or they're trying to put them in mine. And I'm like, I don't need your limitations, dude. Keep them. All right? I'm good with that. I set out hurdles. And I'm good with that because I'm okay with facing something that's a bit difficult. And not necessarily getting it right the first time. I'm like, shit, I've got to pull back, run, I've got to jump a bit earlier and a bit harder. Pow! And then you're over the hurdle, right? And you're on. Right? Saying you just get good rhythm, the hurdles are curbs. You're just popping over them, right? Mindset is a beautiful thing, but not a fake one. Take the time to spend time on your own and learn to be okay with that. I remember when I used to think I was missing out on stuff. And we don't need to be like that. But we need real change. And if we don't make real effort, we're not going to get it. And you can pretend and kid yourself all you like. But I guess if you're this far into the video, you're probably not pretending and you're fooling yourself. Or you're one of the people that aren't hitting like or communicating with me in any way, shape or form. So what are you doing watching my videos? Leave a comment. Tell me how crazy I am. I don't give a shit. Right, interact. Right, that's what I'm saying to you. Right, just interact. If you think I'm nuts for saying we don't need leaders, comment. If you happen to agree with me, hit like and leave a comment. Right, just either way, let's start interacting so we can try and get this conversation there. We're up on this time. Use force, positive mental attitude, be kind with your thoughts to yourselves like you would others. Keep loving your hearts for yourselves like you would for others, and let's get it. Get well, John. Awareness, of course. Peace in.